Hi, thank you for checking in. In this video, we are going to talk about our app Innovi. Innovi is a native app which is created to access the ENOVIA data. It can be installed in Android and iOS devices. We will go through the features one by one. So predominantly, we're going to talk about four different features. So first, we'll talk about the security features. So we give uttermost importance to your security. So that's why we talk about the security features of the app first. So then we will see the architectural features. So in the architectural features, we will see what is the architecture of the app, how this app actually works, how do we access the data from Innovia server, all those things we are going to talk in the architectural features. So then we will talk about accessibility features. So how do you configure the app to access your server data? So we are going to talk about that accessibility features. And finally, we are going to talk about the functional features, the actual functionality of the app. So what are the functional things available there? So that is the functional features. So these are the four main categories we are going to talk about in this video. Okay, let's get started. So in the security features, we have the first one, the app cannot be installed on rooted devices. A rooted device is a device which is rooted by the developer. If you're an Android developer, you can root a device, which means you gain access as a root user. So once you get access as a root user, you can take control over the device. You can access details and the data of other apps which are installed in the device. So which is actually a non-secure feature. Usually the manufacturers don't allow developers to root the device. Some devices can still be rooted by the developers or any hackers. So if you are installing the app in such devices, so this is what happens in a small demo I want to show. So this is a rooted device. So you can see what happens when the app is getting launched and when you try to log in. So it directly tells you that this device is a rooted device and we cannot install it. So then the second feature is about the SSL enabled servers. So the app will not work if your server is not a secure server. So you need to have a SSL enabled server to make this app connected to the server. And then the third feature is we don't store the login credentials in the app unless the user specifies you want to save that data. And even if you save this data, the username and password for your convenience, so we are encrypting using AES and CFB mode. AES stands for Advanced Encryption Standard and Cyber Feedback. So these standards we follow to encrypt the username and password, which is getting stored in the apps database. It's not devices database, it's an apps database. Every app contains its own, we can create our own database. So we store it inside the database with the encryption. It is not directly stored as a normal text. So that level of security we follow, encryption and decryption we follow. In fact, we follow it for every piece of data, not only the username and password. We also store some data for notifications purposes. So even that data is encrypted in the device. And also you can enable local app pin. In addition to the username and password of the Innovia, we also have a local app pin for enhanced security. When you enable the local app pin, so you have an option to go for a 4-digit or 5-digit or 6-digit pins. So if you want more security, then you can go for a 6-digit pin. You yourself can configure it inside the app. And we have all data encrypted, just now I told. So even the other data what we store, that is also encrypted while storing in the device. And then you cannot take screenshots. If you try to take a screenshot from the device, it will not allow you to take a screenshot. Even you cannot see the data in the last opened screens. If you go to the last opened screens, usually the app shows what was there previously opened. So even that will be blurred. So that level of security we have for taking screenshots and preventing user to copy the data. And finally, our app is VAPT tested. VAPT stands for Vulnerability and Penetration Testing, which is a standard for all the mobile apps. So we have tested it using a third-party testing agency, an official authorized testing agency. We have no vulnerabilities found, and it is a more secured app now. So if you want, you can contact us for the VAPT report. We are happy to share the VAPT report with you. Okay, so these are the security features. And coming to the architectural features. So architecturally, we have developed this app completely with the out-of-the-box REST API endpoints. So if you are familiar with the Innovia 3D space, it comes with the out-of-the-box standard endpoints, standard REST API endpoints. We use that standard REST API endpoint to access the data in a very, very standard way. So we don't do anything which is outside the standards of the ENOVIA REST API endpoints. And then no custom endpoints and no deployments required. So this is one of the key features in the architecture. Basically, you don't need to deploy anything on the server side. It is completely out-of-the-box deployment. In fact, the whole app works with out-of-the-box environment flawlessly. So this is architecture diagram. And you can see that you can access the data from your iPad or iPhone or Android phone. And then it all talks to the out-of-the-box web services. And behind that, you have the ENOVIA server and the database. What are the three ways you can access it? One is if the server is hosted on the cloud, on a public internet using a secure socket layer SSL-enabled URL or a domain name, then you can access the server. The second option is it can be in the LAN. If the server is in your LAN, suppose you come to office and connect to the Wi-Fi network of your local area network on which the server is hosted locally. So then also you can use this app. Or the third option is if you have VPN connectivity. So if you have VPN software installed on your mobile and you first connect to the VPN and connect to your office network, then you can access the app. So the principle is if from your mobile, if you can access the login page of the ENOVIA server, then this app also can work flawlessly with that server. And the third one is built using Flutter. Flutter is a mobile app development framework which is published by Google and maintained by Google. So it has a very nice and a very good feature called develop once and deploy to many. So once you develop using Flutter, this app can be published in multiple platforms. One is iOS, other one is Android, desktop, and web also. And in the web, you can multiple browsers. So App Store and Play Store. Even Chromebook also you can publish. Desktop, Windows desktop, Mac desktop, and Chromebook. So these are the target platforms with a single code base. So this is one of the architectural feature I want to explain. So let us talk about the accessibility features. So in the accessibility features, we have a demo mode. The app can be accessed using a demo mode. So demo mode is the evaluation mode using which you can evaluate the app. You don't need to point to your server. You just need to log in and check with our server. So demo mode basically points to our server. And then we will see how to point to your server. Once you're happy with the demo server, you can point to your server. And then we will see how to enable app pin. The local pin in the app can be enabled. We will see how to change the language of your choice. So we support multiple languages, and we will see how to change to the particular language. So first thing is about the demo mode. So by default, when you install the app, it comes with the demo mode. So first you need to click on the app icon. After you install the app, it opens the login screen. So in the login screen, you can see there is a default user set and default password is also set. You can also see it is pointing to the demo server. So next to the login button, there is a small settings icon. So when you click on the settings icon, you can see it is connected to the demo server. So that is our demo server. So now when you click on the login, it tells you to connect to the internet. Basically, you need to have an internet connectivity. You have to go and connect to either the Wi-Fi network or the mobile network. Once the network is available, you can click on the login and it takes you to the home screen of the app where the project tasks are displayed. So which is what you're seeing now. So the next one is about how do you actually point to your server. So now we have seen how the demo mode works. So after you are happy with the demo mode, you can point the app to the server, which is your server. It could be your development server or a staging server or even the production server. So I'm going to show a small video. So from the same login screen, you can click on that settings. So when you click on the settings, you can have a button called reconfigure server. So when you click on reconfigure server, it takes you to a new page. From this new page, you can enter the server name. So if you don't want to enter, there is a button to scan the server name from your desktop application, from your browser, your desktop browser URL. So you can just point to that URL and we will automatically pick up your server's domain name. So isn't that cool? So you can see we have picked up the domain URL and then you can click on the terms of use. You can go through the terms of use and click on agree and submit. So we picked up the domain of your ENOVIA domain automatically. So now if you log in with your username and password, you should connect and log into your ENOVIA server with your credentials. That's how you set up the app to point to your server. So next one is how do you enable the local app pin. The app comes with a local pin mechanism, and you just need to go to the menu bar on the left and then click on that and go to app settings and set up app pin, set app pin, and you can enable the app pin there. So once you enable the app pin, you need to enter your pin of your choice, and you can choose 4-digit or 5-digit or 6-digit. It's your wish. So currently I'm going with a 5-digit pin. So now the pin is enabled. So because the pin is enabled, if I just close the app and then try to open it again, you can see it's going to ask you the pin number. So it is a 5-digit pin now. So I'm entering the 5-digit pin, and even if you just go back and come, it will ask you the pin number. If you don't put the correct pin, you won't be able to unlock it. So now I'm going to see how to change this pin. So you need to enter the old pin and then the new pin. Again, the new pin you can set it to 4-digit or 5-digit or 6-digit, your wish. So this time I'm setting it to 4-digit pin. So now the pin is 4 digits. So then the language settings. So similar to the app pin, you can also change your language. So we support 10 plus languages, most of the Asian languages and European languages. So to change the language, you just need to go to the side menu and then set language and then pick the language of your choice. So I'm going to pick Japanese first to demonstrate the app. And once you change the language, you need to reopen the app to make that take effect. So it will actually automatically close the app. You just need to log in. So now you can see all the labels are in Japanese. So once you log in, apart from your data, you can see all the remaining labels of the app is displayed in Japanese. So then if you want to further change it, you just go back to the same screen. So this time I think I'm changing it to Portuguese, or no, sorry, French. So this time I changed to French. So now you can see all the labels are in French. And I want to show you another important feature in languages. Suppose if you change to a language which is right to left, the reading practice is right to left, which is an Arabic language, you can see. You can go and change it to Arabic. And you can see the complete app is changed to right to left. It's not only one label, the entire app, the layout itself changes to right to left. So that's the beauty of the language support what we provide. So you can see the username and password, and even the settings button is came the left side, and then the login button went to the right side. Even the whole cards are also changed. Even the menu bar is the side menu navigation drawer. So the drawer is also changed to right side. That level of support is there in the app for the languages. So I'm changing it back to English. Now everything is back to English. So these are the languages support. With that, our accessibility features are completed. So now we are going to go to the actual demo of the app, the functional features. So in the functionally, we support project task management, and then the approval task management, which is also known as inbox tasks or collaborative tasks, and then issue management. So we are going to see all these main topics. So now we will talk about the project tasks. So in the project tasks, we have view and update task progress. So first thing is you should be able to view your project tasks and then update their progress from the mobile. So that is the main feature. So first I will show you how do you actually see the tasks. It's very simple. In the home screen itself, you see the project tasks, and then you can filter them by project. So once you see the project tasks, you can see their progress, and you will be able to update. Before that, I want to show the same task in the web. So let's go to the web and then see that same tasks. So I opened the same project on the web app, and then I'm showing you the progress. So that is the task on the web, and you can see the progress 60% in both the screens. Now what happens when you update the progress in the mobile? So when you try to update the progress, you just select change the progress, drag the progress in the slider, and you can update. So once you update, you get a message saying that the task is updated successfully. On the right side, refresh the page. You can see the progress is updated to 70%. So isn't that cool that you can directly update the progress from your mobile going to a particular task? So you're able to do this without making any deployment on the server side, just by using the out-of-the-box endpoints. So now I'm going to show you another cool feature, how to tag a location while updating the task. So this will be a very useful feature if you're in a construction industry, or if you're into EPC industry. You want to update the location while updating the task progress. So you just simply click on a button, you can tag the location and update the task. So along with the task progress, we update the location information in the description of the task. We don't disturb the existing description. We just append the location in the description. So you can see it in your web app. You can go and open that particular task and go to the properties page. Now, first of all, you see the progress is updated already to 70%, and then you can go to the properties. So when you go to the properties, you can see there is a location link updated. along with your existing description. Along with your existing description, you can see the location data. You can click on that link to open the location in the Google Maps. So I hope you like this feature of tagging a location along with the progress update. So you can also update progress and location together, or you can just update the locations, and you can also see the location from the app also. Just click on the more button, which takes you to the more details about the app, where you can see the location from where it is updated. From there you open the Google Maps, you can get the direction, and all those are Google Maps features. So that is about the task progress update. So the next one is add proof of completion. So once your task progress is completed, the next step is to add some proof of completion by taking pictures. So we have a cool feature to take pictures. Click on the task to which you want to add proof of completion, and click on the more button and go to the attachments. So when you go to attachments, there are 3 options available. You can attach using your camera, or using your gallery, or using your files folder. So now I'm taking a picture. This is a real device, and so that picture is going to be my proof of completion. You might see that PIN is asked whenever I go out of the app, whenever I go out to other application like camera or even Google Maps. When I come back, it is going to ask me the password. That is because I enable the local app PIN. So now I am uploading the picture as a proof of completion. So it's uploaded and created as a document. So you can see that picture also in the mobile app, and you can view the bigger version of it. You can zoom, and remember, you won't be able to take screenshots. You can only view. So now let us see how to see that proof of completion in the web app. So in the web app, you can go to that task, and you can go to the attachments, and you can see that file attached right there actually. You can see it on the top also. So you can open it, and then you should be able to see the same on the web. After you reach your desktop or a laptop, you can see that image that can be used for your review. So this is adding proof of completion. And then the next step is to review and call for inspection of the project task. So for that, we use the route feature. So basically what we are trying to achieve here is we have a project task, and the project task got updated, and then you added the proof of completion, and then you are calling for review. So how do you call for review? By creating a route. So that is also an out-of-the-box feature, and you create a route from the mobile app. So all these things you can do it in the mobile app. That's the beauty of it. You don't need to go to the web app. You can add approval tasks, and then start the workflow, and it creates the approval tasks or the inbox tasks. And from the inbox task, what we are going to do is I will show you how to see the inbox tasks in the mobile. From the mobile, you can approve it, or you can reject it, or you can create an issue or NC. So that is also supported in the mobile in this app. So once you create the NC, what happens? The issue, that is an out-of-the-box issue module. So to the issue, you can again, when you create the issue, you can attach the lat long, your location, and you can add the problem pictures. What is the actual problem during your inspection of that project task? And then you can add assignees to the issue who can work on the issue. And the assignee can start working by promoting the issue, and you can add resolution pictures. And then you can start the lifecycle, basically promote it to do, and then send it for review, and it can be closed. So that is the issue closure lifecycle, or NC closure lifecycle. So once the NC is completed, if you kept that approval task open, you can close that approval task, or you can restart the route or create the route again. A new route can be created. That's what is shown in the dotted lines. So it creates a new approval task and approve that task. So that is one way. If you kept that task open without approving, just holding it for closing the NC, you can complete that task, which will actually in turn complete the project task. So that is how the whole cycle completes. So the cycle of project task, route, inbox task, and then issue creation and issue closure, all those things are done in this app itself. And also you can have your own other approval tasks also can be approved from this app. So you may have some approval tasks or inbox tasks for your part approval, ECR approval, change action, change request approval. So that's also will be visible to you. So, so in a nutshell, we are supporting all the out-of-the-box features. So let us see how we actually do it. Creating a route for review and inspection. So when you go to the project task, you're going to call for inspection. So click on the more button, So where you have a tab called routes, approval routes, and then go and create a route. So when you create the route, you need to enter the task. Route description is automatically filled. You need to enter the task description, what is the task title, and who is the assignee. So I am calling for inspection from a inspector or the reviewer. All the person names will be displayed there from your database, and you can enter the task title. And if you want to add more tasks also, we can click on that add task too. So you can add up to 3 tasks in the app at present. So you can see I clicked on submit to create the route. So route created successfully. So what happens now is the route is created and the task will be assigned to the person Sarah. So Sarah is the inspector or the reviewer. You can go and see the route task also inside the route object. So now Sarah will get a notification in her mobile, and she will be able to approve that task. So let us see what happens, how she approves it. So that is the next use case, view and approve or reject route or inbox tasks. So we are logging in as the reviewer or the inspector now. Once she logs in, so she can see her project task if she is part of a project, and she can go to the approval tasks. So there's a separate tab called approval tasks where all your approval tasks are displayed. So she can locate to that particular approval task, and she can also tag location there. When she is approving, is she in the correct location? That also can be recorded, which is another feature of leveraging the GPS from the mobile. And she can put her comments and click on the approve. So that is the easiest use case to approve the inbox task. So the route is approved now. So this is a straightforward positive use case. In the next use case, we can see how she can raise a non-conformance or an issue from the approval task. So here I'm again showing the same user. So she can click on the approval task and then click on more button, and there is a button called raise issue. So when she goes and raises the issue, the issue description is automatically added, and she can also tag a location of that issue. So where exactly that location the issue has happened, and the pinpoint to that location, that will be updated in the issue description. Along with the issue description, it will be updated, and directly when you create the issue, we'll land to a page called issue pictures. So here I'm going to demonstrate how do we add the problem picture to the issue. So it directly goes to the after creating the issue you can add a problem picture by clicking on that camera and then add a problem picture. So let's say this is the problem in this particular laptop, particular keyboard, and it also records the problem picture when it is created with the time, and the problem picture is created. And after adding the problem picture, you can also see who is the assignee. So the assignee is the task owner. The DPM tasks the DPM task owner is the assignee of the issue, and you can go to the issue lifecycle. Now I will be promoting to the to-do state or the assign state. So this is one of the use case to assign the issue actually to the assignee. So it is gone to the to-do state. So at this moment, the system notifies the assignee, and you can see the assignee also in the issue screen. So what next is the assignee works on the issue and then add the resolution pictures. So promote issue and add resolution pictures is another use case. So where the assignee is Davis, and I log in as Davis and navigate to that particular issue and try to add the promote the issue to in work and add resolution pictures. So I can go directly to the my issue screen, and I can see my list of issues and navigate to that particular issue. I think it is 260, and click on that, and I can go to the lifecycle and promote the issue to in work. So when I start working on the issue, I need to promote it to the in work, and I can go to the, once I work on the issue, I can go and add the resolution pictures. I can go to the camera and take picture of the resolution what I have done. So the resolution picture is created and uploaded to the server. So all these things you can still see it on the server. You can go to the web app and see the resolution pictures and the problem pictures and all those things. So once the issue goes to the in review, the owner of the issue whomever is the creator can review the issue and promote the issue to the complete state and also complete the approval task, and which will in turn complete the project task. So the whole loop is completed. So that's all about the overall features supported by the app. So next we will see some of the miscellaneous features, like how do you change the security context, what is in-app help, and how do you access your legal compliances for your reference. So you can go and see the security context, which will display all the security context what you are assigned in the system, similar to the web app. In the web app also you can see the security context, right? Similarly, you can go and see the security context and change it. And we also have in-app help. It's a complete app help, so you don't need to go anywhere out to see the help topics. And you can also see the legal compliance. Legal compliance is nothing but the terms of use which you agreed during the login, and also the privacy policy. It is displayed intact within the app itself for our transparency. So we are transparent to display the privacy policy and the terms of use. And you can also see the about dialog, what is the version, and finally there is logout. So the logout is going to close the app completely for security reasons. We close the app completely when you log out. You have to reopen. So that's all about the miscellaneous features. So what is there in the next releases? I think we are almost in the end of the demo. And the upcoming, we are going to do a complete project management in the app, including the My Project screen, and you can see the progress of the projects, and dashboarding, project-based dashboards and personal dashboards. And we are going to have a risk management, a complete risk management feature coming up with RPN support. And on the other side, like a cool feature, watch face. So we are building a watch face. In the watch face itself, in the watch, you can see the status of your tasks. You don't need to open any app, and it can refresh also. When the server changes, it will refresh automatically, see how many open tasks today, how many open tasks are there, how many CRCAs are there, and how many issues are there for you. All those things you can see it in a watch face. Not even opening a watch app, you can directly see it in a watch face. And we are also working on Innovi desktop app. So the whole thing can be deployed as a desktop, similar to a WhatsApp desktop app or a Telegram desktop app. You can see the ENOVIA data in your Innovi desktop app. So these are the features we are working on in the upcoming releases. I hope you enjoyed this video. So as a conclusion, it's a complete app. It's not a app which is having bits and pieces of features. Using this app, you can do a complete full life cycle of the project task management. And it is developed by our in-depth web services knowledge. And we have very good knowledge about all the ENOVIA REST web services, how it works, what is the structure of the JSON, how secure they are, how to secure them, all those things. And we are happy to customize this app. So if you feel that this app can be customized for your custom environment, we are happy to work with you and create a custom app for you. In fact, this app itself is a demonstration of our capability to develop an app for ENOVIA. We are semi-open source model. What it means is, if you want to see our code, we are open to send you the code or open up the source code of the app to your organization. You can also contribute if you want to contribute. So that's what we call it as semi-open source. On demand, we are ready to collaborate and contribute with any organization. And you can contact us with this email ID, ceo@appliver.tech. I hope this presentation given you a complete overview of the app Innovi, and catch you in another video. Thank you so much for watching patiently till this time. Catch you. Bye-bye.